So Sam Darnold got assaulted on the football field in broad daylight. So you're getting your memes video a little sooner this week.
Yes, 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 yes.
If Patrick Mahomes was the quarterback on this play, the defender would have been charged. He'd be going to jail. Context if you didn't watch the game. It's 20-28. The Vikings are down by 8 with 1:42 and no timeouts. So they've got to mount a very difficult 95-yard drive and get the 2-point conversion just to force overtime. So it's not looking good, but here's what happened. Sam Darnold snaps. Back in the end zone.
Oh, look out, safety.
I pray that you get to see the other angle of this, because if it wasn't obvious enough that this dude's head just got 180'd, I do want to see it again from the other angle. It's so much worse from the other angle.
Fist takes the tackle. Young works through and it...
Dude, look at Byron Young! Look at Byron Young! Byron Young knows that is a face mask. Supposedly, he just got a safety and he's not even excited or celebrating. He
got a hold of something.
He got a hold of something. He yanked his head off!
Yeah, he got that face mask.
Oh, there you go. He did say he got the face mask. Okay.
Relax.
And they cannot review that.
That's crazy. Can't review it because you can't retroactively go back and throw a flag, but I do want to talk about this after we watch it one more time. Look at how blatant this is, dude. Like, oh my God.
Right there.
Yoink. And his head whips around.
His head gets spun backwards. Something happened. He got away with one right there.
Viking fans are going, what the hell?
And Viking fans are going, what the hell? Okay, number one, you can't go back and review it because a flag wasn't thrown. You can't retroactively throw a flag. To some extent, I understand that, because imagine if you could. Couldn't you just go back and like overanalyze every single offensive lineman and then call a holding? That kind of would suck, but wouldn't it be nice, especially on a play this big? That would the Vikings have scored? I don't know, probably not, but now the game's over. And it's a scoring play. This is a safety. That's 2 points, and the Rams get the football. What about like a coach's challenge under 2 minutes for a specific penalty? Like, it's not like the coach's challenge says, hey, let's go call holding on somebody, but like, hey, refs, can we go back and look at the blatant face mask, please? Right? Literally everybody in America sees a face mask, including Rams fans, except for the referees. And that's pretty suspicious. That's not cool. Refs, safety, no flag. Sam Darnold. I don't think I can show this clip because it's pretty graphic, but take your best guess. I know it's animated, but no. Referee Traw Blake on why no face mask penalty was called on this play. I did not have a good look at it. Literally the referees. Yeah, I mean, what other angle do you need? I mean, do you need to actually like be standing right here, right in front of Sam Darnold to call this? I don't know. The idea that you don't have a good look at it is a really, really bad excuse, because you could say that anytime. It's just a blanket excuse is what it is. Yo, for the record, by the way, because I know I'm about to get, oh, you just had money on the Vikings. I'm about to get that crowd. I know it. Actually, this call saved my bet. I made a bet on underdog, which was Sam Darnold less than pass attempts. And he ended the game with 25. His line was at 31.5. So if the Vikings were given this additional drive, there's a pretty good chance that Sam Darnold was gonna go over and I would have lost my bet. So I don't want to hear it from that crowd. The refs when Sam Darnold got his head spun around 180 by his face mask. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, I'm not gonna tinfoil hat it. Maybe it was Vegas. Maybe it wasn't. It doesn't really matter. It's blatantly a face mask. There should be some way to call it. Byron Young literally grabbed his own helmet in frustration after the play because he knew he committed a penalty. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I mean, if you need more proof, look at Byron Young. I mean, a safety is so rare. Don't you think the guy would be a little excited? Sam Darnold looking for a flag. If that was Mahomes, they would have taken the 2021 Rams Super Bowl away. That's the funniest comment that I've seen. Vikings fans, after losing off of the most obvious missed face mask penalty in NFL history.
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt.
Yeah, I mean, okay, but let's be fair on both ends. Vikings fans, you did not lose off of this. You were robbed the opportunity to make a miraculous drive and get a 2-point conversion. That's the reality of what happened. It's not like it was 28-28 and the safety took them over the top. Cooper Kupp versus Steph Gilmore. Hey! Hey! Dude, tell me how that move, though. Like, tell me how that move got anyone. How did that move work? I get it's the schoolyard, but how did that work? Brian Flores when he can't spam mid-blitz every play versus bottom 10 QBs. Looks like every Madden online game. Vikings fans watching Christian Darrisaw tear his ACL in a play where they're just trying to run the clock and go to halftime. Dude, I swear, sometimes it feels like the worst injuries just occur on the most meaningless, useless throwaway plays. It sucks. The Rams having their season saved by a clear and obvious penalty going uncalled. Surely this has never happened. Oh my God, I was gonna bring this up. Oh my God, this was also the Rams. I was gonna bring this up because here's another perfect example. It's under 2 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Passes.
Clear, blatant defensive pass interference, and every single replay angle will show it. Why isn't there a way that a coach could just say, hey, that was blatant and unfair. It's under 2 minutes in a close game. I would like this penalty to be reviewed. That should be an option. This is one of the most obvious, aside from the face mask we just saw. I mean, look at this shit. Dude got fucking tackled 2 yards before the ball got there. This is one of the worst calls ever. Like one of truly the worst calls ever. I absolutely hate people who comment shit like this on Instagram. I swear they just want people to be pissed off. They were gonna lose regardless though. The point is not that they were gonna lose regardless. The point is that the referees missed a blatant, huge penalty and there's nothing that anybody can do about it. One guy in a referee outfit can outright determine a game on his own. That's messed up. Especially when we have infinite technology capturing things from every angle. Why are we still letting one guy determine that? Like, that shit's crazy. The ref standing 5 feet behind Sam Darnold, watching his head get spun around by his face mask. I know his ass game. Potential fraud? Yeah, I mean, Vikings are a great team. Sam Darnold's playing way better than he should have, but I don't think they're a 5-0 caliber team. And now, obviously, they're 5-2. But when they were 5-0, God, everyone's saying Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. I think that was a little aggressive.
Man, that shit hurt my feelings.
Najee Harris is getting a record-setting fine for this.
That's tonight, bro.
Oh, shit. Shout out my nigga, though. Oh, shout out my...
He just keeps sitting there. That's one of my favorite clips, dude. By the way, Najee Harris completely surprising me this year. Last year, I thought Najee Harris was actually so far past his prime, which is crazy because he's young, but he looked so slow. He looks really good this year. I'm really excited for Najee Harris this year. Najee Harris in his press conference.
Go, sucker! Hulk Hogan, we coming for you!
I should point out for the records.
Talking about the guy who's in last place in your fantasy league again.
Never pull on a man when he's down. But I will be the person.
Tell him, Jameis!
And now he has to overcome another obstacle. So I'm going to support him. I'm going to lift him up.
I love you,
Be there
Jameis!
for him.
True!
I see the way he
True!
I see the way that he works.
That's my Wheel of College Ultimate Team quarterback. Happy CJ Stroud Day. 10 for 21 completions, 86 pass yards, and no touchdowns. Tough. Bills wide receiver Keon Coleman literally had to tell Amari Cooper what route to run because he didn't know the play before catching his first touchdown.
Amari Cooper in the slot. The Bills like to do a lot of all verts down here.
I mean, he just got there, so I respect it. Hey! Fun fact, you guys are gonna love this. Amari Cooper, in his first game with Buffalo, hit his highest speed since playing for the Cleveland Browns. That means that Amari Cooper ran faster in his one game with the Bills than he ever did his entire career with the Cleveland Browns. And just in case you're actually room temperature IQ, that means that Amari Cooper did not give a shit about playing for the Cleveland Browns, and probably nobody does, so he wasn't trying at all.
You guys want to do something?
Justin Fields may never play another snap in the NFL again. Yeah, Russell Wilson actually looks super good. We talked so much shit about Russ on Denver. He looked awesome. And guess who else we were talking shit about? George Pickens. George Pickens, when he had a throw first QB, Russell Wilson looked awesome. I almost traded him in fantasy too. I'm glad I kept George Pickens. I was a little scared. Justin Fields watching Russell Wilson lead the Steelers locker room and singing, "Our God is an awesome God." That's crazy. Justin Fields proved that he's pretty solid, though. For Justin Fields, he's either going to continue to be a backup for Pittsburgh for a couple years and make a bunch of good money, or he's going to get traded and actually play somewhere else. But you know what? Backup quarterback's one of the best jobs in the NFL. So, if football was still pure, Mahomes would still be in the hospital right now.
Pressure. Mahomes senses it. Steps away. Gets around Fred Warner. Oh, what a run. Now dances for a foul. He's still in bounds. Patrick Mahomes racing to the end zone, and he's out of bounds. They mark him out.
I will say, when Lamar tries this shit, they rock it. Defenders rock Lamar. When Lamar goes to the edge and kind of acts like he's gonna go out of bounds, they level his ass. Although, it's very easy to hate on Mahomes because it's very easy to hate on the Chiefs because they keep winning. I get it. But I gotta say, Fred Warner is the best defensive player in football right now, without a doubt, in my opinion. I think Fred Warner's so fucking good. He absolutely dogs Fred Warner here. And I gotta give credit to Mahomes for that. I'm gonna do a little Tony Romo glaze for a second. He fucking wigs him out, a double fake pitch. One fake pitch. Like, how does he get Fred Warner with that? It's honestly impressive. I will say, most of the time, Mahomes goes out of bounds, so people expect him to go out of bounds. I think the next time Mahomes tries to do that, he's getting leveled. The same way that Lamar gets leveled. Just once, I want to see a defender hit Mahomes like this. I'll even pay the fine.
First and 18, and Eric on the rollout.
Oh, God. I don't want to see. People say they want this football back until Patrick Mahomes literally never plays football again. Jesus. You know what's crazy, too? I don't think that's a penalty. I don't think there was a penalty there.
You can see that they stayed.
That is so many penalties in today's game. That's a targeting. That's an ejection. That's a late hit out of bounds. Unnecessary roughness. You actually are getting ejected, and you're probably getting suspended for 6+ games for that. Davante Adams in the last 7 days lost to the Steelers, traded to a new team, lost to the Steelers. Yeah, I mean, it was never going to magically solve all the problems, though, right?
That is not correct. Because according to the encyclopedia of
Davante Adams Jets debut highlights. It's literally the same meme that we had for Aaron Rodgers last year. Hey! That was low-key a very good tackle. No. Don't pretend like that wasn't an elite tackle. Don't pretend like he didn't stop that touchdown. Justin Fields supporters knowing he's never getting the Steelers QB1 job back. Never say never, brother, because Bryce Young is officially a starter for the Panthers again. So never say never. Psych! Oh! Is this a real photo? This has to be the thumbnail. I really hope YouTube doesn't demonetize me just for putting something political in the thumbnail. I pray they allow this.
Oh, that's so much better. So much nicer.
All right, gentlemen, this week of NFL is not done as I'm recording this, so I got you another one on Wednesday. By the way, you're very handsome. I love you. And poo-poo balls, wiener balls.